Welcome back to the TV Days Drama Digest channel, where we delve deep into the twists and turns of Salem's most dramatic lives. Today, we have an exciting story to explore, one that promises to stir emotions and ignite fierce debates. Doug Williams, a beloved character who's been a fixture of Days of Our Lives for decades, is about to be involved in a complicated new love triangle. And at the heart of this drama? The fiery Ariana, whose return to Salem is set to disrupt everything. But will she be the woman who captures Doug's heart? Or will she become yet another obstacle to Doug's already complicated emotional life? Let's dive into this thrilling new storyline and explore the potential that lies ahead. Doug's growing troubles and changing priorities. Doug Williams has always been known for his deep sense of morality and loyalty to his loved ones. But lately, as the weight of his troubles grows, it seems like Doug is becoming more and more burdened by the consequences of his own actions and the impact they have on those around him. Doug's life, once full of joy and stability, has recently been marked by a series of unfortunate events that have left him questioning his own choices. The tension in Doug's life is palpable. His efforts to help others often end up complicating things rather than solving them. The latest victim of his seemingly noble attempts to do good is his own daughter, Holly. The circumstances surrounding their relationship have been tumultuous, and Doug has been doing everything in his power to shield Holly from the dangers of his chaotic life. One such drastic move Doug makes is sending Holly away to the Kiriaki's mansion. This decision marks a critical turning point in Doug's story. In his mind, it's a protective measure, one he hopes will prevent Holly from being dragged deeper into the mess he's become entangled in. Doug believes that keeping Holly in a more stable environment is the only way to keep her safe, even if that means pushing her away. But as we know all too well in Salem, when one door closes, another opens. And for Doug, the door that opens next may lead him down a path he wasn't prepared for, one that could turn his heart in a new direction entirely. Ariana's return. The troublemaker comes back. Enter Ariana. For those of us who've followed Days of Our Lives for years, Ariana is no stranger to drama. Known for her fiery personality and penchant for stirring up trouble, Ariana's return to Salem promises to bring a new wave of chaos into Doug's life. Ariana and Doug have a complicated history, and her reappearance will undoubtedly bring unresolved emotions to the surface. As viewers, we've seen Ariana's complex relationships with various characters over the years. She's never been one to shy away from confrontation, and it's safe to say that her return will undoubtedly cause ripples throughout the community. But what does this mean for Doug? Will Ariana's unpredictable nature lead her to become a romantic interest? And if she does, how will this affect the dynamics of Doug's already fragile relationships? Doug's feelings about Ariana are likely to be conflicted. On the one hand, Doug may feel drawn to her because of the excitement and unpredictability she brings. After all, Doug has always been a man who's been used to taking risks in love. But on the other hand, Doug's protective instincts, especially toward Holly, may make him wary of Ariana's potentially destructive influence. This inner conflict will create a powerful emotional tug-of-war for Doug, and it's easy to see how his attraction to Ariana could clash with his desire to keep his family safe and stable. But as we all know in Salem, the heart often leads in ways we least expect. Will Doug find himself helpless in the face of Ariana's charm, or will he stay the course and fight to protect those he loves? Holly's role in the drama, a protective daughter or a rival? Holly's involvement in this love triangle adds yet another layer of complexity. Doug has always been fiercely protective of his daughter, and he's determined to keep her safe from harm. But as Doug distances himself from Holly, it's clear that she will not remain a passive bystander. Holly, now older and more independent, is likely to take matters into her own hands when it comes to Doug's emotional life. The arrival of Ariana in Doug's life won't go unnoticed by Holly. In fact, Holly may find herself facing a new emotional challenge, the fear of losing her father's affection to a woman who's not only older and more experienced, but also one with a history of causing trouble. This could spark a fierce rivalry between the two women as Holly struggles with her protective instincts and her desire to keep her father all to herself. Will she fight for Doug's attention, or will she accept Ariana as a new part of their family dynamic? Ariana's return is bound to make Holly feel threatened, and it could set the stage for some intense confrontations between the two women. As they vie for Doug's attention, the tension will only build, leading to explosive emotional moments that will keep fans on the edge of their seats. The love triangle. Doug, Ariana, and Holly's emotional battle as the story unfolds. We're likely to see Doug torn between his deep-rooted love for his daughter and his undeniable attraction to Ariana. For Doug, this love triangle will be a test of his emotional endurance. His protective nature and the lessons he's learned over the years will be put to the ultimate test as he tries to navigate the delicate balance between fatherly love and romantic attraction. On one side, there's Holly, the daughter Doug has always put first. Holly represents the stability and security that Doug has worked so hard to build. She's the innocent, vulnerable part of his life that he feels the need to shield from the dangers of the world. On the other side, there's Ariana, the wild card, the troublemaker who threatens to turn Doug's life upside down. As the drama unfolds, Doug will likely find himself caught between these two women. His heart may pull him in different directions, and he may struggle to figure out where his true feelings lie. The emotional complexity of this love triangle will surely lead to moments of deep inner conflict and difficult decisions for Doug. The potential fallout. Who will win Doug's heart? While it's still too early to predict exactly how this storyline will play out, one thing is certain: the drama between Doug, Ariana, and Holly will not be short-lived. The emotional stakes are high, and the impact on Doug's relationships with both women will have lasting consequences. Fans of Days of Our Lives can expect a roller coaster of emotions, from heart-wrenching moments of betrayal to passionate confrontations and, of course, the possibility of new love blossoming in unexpected places. Will Doug choose the safe and stable love of his daughter, or will he be swept away by the allure of the unpredictable Ariana? And what will Holly do when she realizes she's not the only woman in her father's heart? One thing's for sure: the love triangle between Doug, Ariana, and Holly is sure to bring emotional drama and intense character development to the forefront of Days of Our Lives. The stage is set for a thrilling ride, and we can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this exciting storyline and provide you with all the latest updates and insights. Conclusion. A new era for Doug Williams. Doug Williams is a character who has always represented strength, love, and loyalty on Days of Our Lives. His journey through this new love triangle will no doubt challenge these core values, pushing him into uncharted emotional territory. The introduction of Ariana as a potential romantic rival to Holly promises to be a turning point in Doug's storyline, and fans can expect plenty of drama and emotional depth as these three characters navigate their complex relationships. Will Doug find peace and stability, or will the winds of love and conflict sweep him into a new chapter of turmoil? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure: Days of Our Lives is about to get a lot more complicated. Stay with us as we continue to bring you the latest developments in this captivating saga. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.